Hello, audience. This is Hyojeong Seo, who's gonna present for IDOC 2021 for Symposium poster section. And thank you for inviting me this amazing opportunity to introduce my thesis about reducing traumatic stress of Asian American community due to COVID-19 pandemic through community gathering activities. And then this topic is why this topic is important and why I choose this topic as this is when I'm starting this is at the time about January 2021, the COVID-19 situation was too serious, and so all our industry turned to remote work environment and considering researching, presenting about how to go back safely to the built environment for preparing in post-pandemic period. So I decided to create an environment to solve some problem after COVID pandemic period. First, during COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of Americans are having serious mental health issues, and I'm going to focus on traumatic stress disorder. Meanwhile, there is a huge number of serious anti-Asian crime on Asian American community without clear reason. And I heard so many stories like my friends experienced someone just yell at them because of their wearing a mask since the beginning of the COVID-19 outbreak. And one of my friends say, I don't go out because I'm afraid of hate crime cases more than COVID-19 virus. Therefore, the problem is fear about health, safety, and security of Asian American community who have trauma because of the pandemic experience. And the site consideration is Brooklyn because New York City is the largest number of Asian population and the fear about hate crime as well. And the selected building was used for factory, so the structures is brick material, and the important factor is courtyard to connect with nature for outdoor activities. So for the research questions for the study, how can interior design improve health, safety, and security of Asian American communities in social activity, in public gatherings place in the post-pandemic period? I divided 6 research areas for bringing balanced information from each part of human behavior, social issues, and the built environment. Basically, those are about trauma, social activities, health, safety, and security, COVID-19, and Asian American communities. For research method, I researched about social activities before the pandemic and after the pandemic, and the healing process of trauma, negative emotion during the pandemic, and some cultural background benefit for the group activities. And the survey gives a lot of information about social activities and assessment of COVID-19 guideline to narrow down what kind of typology should be. And video research was interesting because there were a limitation of meeting traumatized people in person to me. and during pandemic situation. So it helps to understand trauma deeply and how they overcome from trauma. So design implication from key finding, they need to share the trauma experience and what they're struggling, and people like to enjoy entertainment. Indoor air quality and green space are important because of COVID-19 factors, and there is need of diverse type of space for different type of social gathering, and extension to outdoor small group interaction are consideration for health safety. Therefore, the implications are exchange, culture experience, multisensory experience, building trust, multiple interaction, and connection with nature and culture. And the project typology is Cultural Center for Asian American Community. And the first purpose of project is healing, overcoming trauma, and releasing stress. And the second purpose is building sense of belonging with the same cultural background. One of objectives is social distance guideline for occupancy. And the concept of the project is belonging awareness. Because of COVID-19 situation, we all need to be aware for minor group and the mental health, and awareness of individuals' origin and culture helps to but acknowledge and overcome the trauma. Therefore, the key experience space are indoor and outdoor cafe and sensory lounge, meditation room, gallery, art therapy workshop, and library with meeting groups. And during developing sketches, form, and looking for finishing and materials, a list of what factors should be included and what kind of exercise make this flexibility to be special. Really consider for the user group. The design solution was dividing detailed activities or programs they can enjoy in the center, such as group meeting with the same cultural background, workshop activities they are familiar, and some traditional lifestyle. So the first key experience space is indoor and outdoor cafe. The seating area is separated by small group for social distance, and the design factor of countertop bring shape of Asian traditional architecture, and the countertop is connected with outdoor cafe area using open space on the wall. So people can walk around inside and outside, and people prefer more outside seating area because of the worry about infection by enclosed space. And the gallery area display the artwork from art therapy workshop on the outside wall of the workshop in the middle of the facility. And the gallery attract people to get interest of art therapy activities. And the display frame idea is from Japanese furniture joint and assembled design. And sensory lounge provide a connection with nature. There is a nature design fixture wall surrounding the lounge. So the window is openable to outside, outside. There is a small stage in courtyard, so when there is event or lecture, people can enjoy it from the lounge as well. So the next key experience space is meditation room, which is continuing to outdoor area. Indoor is Zen meditation and outdoor is yoga meditation. So the ceiling window can bring sunlight more, get sense of sensory experience to focus on their meditation. An experience of library is group gathering and split the room by three different Asian groups, which is based on their religion. And the individual sitting is rotating to have personal work time, and then they can make group of two people. And next space is art therapy workshop. The space consists of three different activities, which is calligraphy, origami, and narrative trauma therapy. The activities are divided by three rooms for visual and audio separation. For seating system, the design is sitting on the floor using foldable table from the floor. And its sitting is 6 feet apart to be comfortable activities for long time. So from this research, we can talk about understanding about human-centered interaction design based on research to solve a problem. And this is all for now. Then if you have questions, just let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation.